Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Daybreak 2 and we are in Langport and we are busy with our 4 SPG. Well, to get some, help with the contestants that are a little bit few short on ingredients and all that kind of stuff. And we have to deliver them as well, so let's first catch up at the restaurant and move from there. Oh, there's still plenty of time before the Great Langport Cook-Off gets underway. I'm sure you must be tired, so you're more than welcome to rest here before we begin. Not a bad idea. Right, if you're ready for the cook-off to begin. Alright, we'll take you up on that. Can't hurt to decompress a little bit. Oh, I almost forgot. Here's your Lao Zhu. That's the Jiang Van Guan. I can believe you managed to find some. Well, I had a few connections. He wasn't able to give it to me for free though, so I hope you don't mind I asked him to send the bill your way. Oh, not at all. This is just what my dish needs. Hey, you hyped it up so much, I'm sure it won't disappoint. Hey, sound like we got plenty to look forward to. At least. Anyway, let's wait here until it's time for the event to start. It looks like the participants are filing in, and are those the judges? Yeah, with Meijing and both hosting duty and participating, they had to call in some impartial third-party judges. Usually the judges are the non-participant shop owners, folks from the Chamber of Commerce, you know, stuffy people like that. Well, I guess it's time for the battle to begin. Yeah, there's still a bit before they get started though. I'm actually gonna step away for a minute. I might not be back in time for the opening ceremony, but you guys have a good time without me. Huh? I thought you wanted to make sure the competition went smoothly. But I was so excited for us all to watch together. Hey, it's no big deal. Just something I wanted to look into real quick. I'll be back as soon as I can. I wonder what's wrong. I think it's the potential sabotage he's want to look into. It's not like it's the first time he's gone off on his own. I'm sure he'll be fine. While it's unfortunate that we were unable to hold the competition at the Kowloon Hotel as planned, it is Laifu Fanjan's sincere pleasure to host this year's Great Langport Cook-Off. I'm sure you all must have a lot on your mind given everything that's happened in Langport recently. Fan is sure taking his time. I know he said he might not make it back for the opening ceremony, but... Hey, you see that guy on the end over there? Isn't that the head chef from Taojuan? Yeah, he looks kinda grouchy. I am surprised they sent him an invitation given the situation. Hey, maybe that's what Van's looking into right now. But we can worry about that later. Looks like the show's about to get started. Alright, our first contestant is Wuhan from the Guan Fanjan, a beloved stop in the Eastern Quarter for travelers and locals alike. Ah, a red crab dish, huh? That's quite an expensive ingredient for a place like Well, I thought it might be good to go all out for a change. It's a fairly standard Langport-style steamed crab dish. Given the quality of the ingredients, I hope you find it to your liking. This is making me hungry. He did a really good job with the red crab. I guess the old man Juan is capable of some pretty fancy stuff if he puts his mind to it. My, that was quite excellent. You can really taste how fresh the crab is. Still, as excellent as the ingredients may be, I think it's lacking a little something. Yes, if only you had something extra to draw out all the flavors. For my dish, I prepared a stew containing assorted seafood from along the eastern coastline. I call Pho Chow Dan. The dried goods work together to create a multifaceted soup stock with harmonious flavor. Oh, I heard of this soup. I'm told it's exquisite. Impressive. That certainly seemed like a dish worthy of Horayan. Yeah, their food draws from elements of long-life cuisine and other Far Eastern places. You can tell a lot of care went into making it. While I usually prefer my food Langport style, I do get in the mood for stuff like that every now and again. It is fantastic work, exactly what I expect of Urian. There's bitterness and odor to it, not unlike some herbs used in Eastern medicine. But the way it's blended together in terms of taste and aroma are top class. The most impressive thing is this longan fruit. This is the jade dragon eye, isn't it? It provides an excellent accent to the flavor. Well, it looks like you're next, Yonsu. I know a lot has happened recently, but I trust you've been doing alright since then. Oh, for the most part, yes. Today I have prepared abalones in a thick glaze. The glaze itself is made from dried shark fin and edible bird's nest. Ah, I commend you for using such a high quality seafood. I should have expected nothing less from the head chef of such a refined establishment. Well, that's the live family restaurant for you. Just rich enough to have bad taste. It seems as though the judges are responding quite favorably to it though. That was excellent. You certainly made the most of those ingredients. Yes, I agree. I feel like a very tried and true approach. Next up we have my sister. For today's competition, I prepared a unique free-range chicken dish called Bak Shunji. I'm especially proud of this one. A chicken steamed with carefully selected wine and spices to help bring out the lovely aroma. Oh, I've heard much about you, Meishin. I'm impressed that you've earned the rank of Teishi Shushi at such a young age. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing the skill you developed from your days back at the Kowloon Hotel. It's finally Meishin's turn, but Van's still not back yet. Yeah, you should have at least been here for her presentation. Especially considering she's using the Laoju we obtained for her. Oh my, this is fantastic! The various fragrances combined with such a delicate taste. And all while preserving the delicious flavor of the chicken itself. It's marvelous work. It certainly does not all. I can tell there's something special about the wine you simmered the chicken in. It takes the bird's light flavors and colors it with spices, resulting in a superb balance. Finding the right wine to produce such a near-perfect dish must have been next to impossible. Yes, I was confident that it would all come together if I used Jianfeng Quan. Ah, that famous wine, I see. Now I understand why the taste was so familiar. It makes it all the more regrettable that the brewery closed down some time ago. Yes, I would have loved to see it make a resurgence someday. Great job, sis. And for my first cook-off, I'll be entering my renowned Millennium Duck. The seasoning is sure to hook even the most discerning palate. Oh, so this is the dish that's been so popular lately. Let's give it a taste then. It's hard to describe, but it's completely captivating. With this flavor and aroma, it's like I can't stop myself. I've never had anything like this. This is the first time I've experienced anything like this. How did you prepare such a delightful concoction? Well, let's just say I put a lot of work into my secret ingredient. Yeah, and I think that might be part of why Van is checking it out. It might not be fully upboard. I feel completely blindsided. It must be even better than I heard. I just wonder. No way. I mean, his food was good and everything, but I don't think they're exaggerating. Sounds like the winner's been decided already. I am surprised he managed to reel in all 3 judges. Hold on a minute. Damn it. Looks like I'm too late. Damn right you are. Where have you been, man? The cook-off's almost over. Wait, why is Doc Long Kai with you? I told you I had to look into something, didn't I? It just took a little longer than expected. Look, I hate to do this in the middle of such a big event, but there's a problem with Meng Xiao's cooking. Not only are you interrupting the competition, but now you're trying to slander me? Hey, it ain't slander. I kept some of the food we bought from you in some containers. I had Dr. Lonkai examine some of it for me, and boy, that's sure as hell one hell of a secret ingredient you got there. Indeed. One of the so-called spices we found in this Millennium deck is Liog Cow. My medicinal herb companion list, it's hallucinogenic, one with pleasurable but addictive side effects. These days it's considered to be quite a rarity. I'm curious how you managed to come upon so much of it. You fed us something that dangerous? What should we do? Are we going to be okay? Unfortunately, it's not so toxic as to directly affect the body unless routinely ingested. It can be counteracted through treatments for most practitioners of Eastern medicine, including myself, so there's no need to panic. But the fact remains that this guy deceived everyone into eating his drugged food. That explains why I felt so weird after I tried it earlier. You bastard! You had to go pull something like this on top of all the other crap you've been dealing with from Hey You Hey. Oh, horrible! You're a disgrace to all chefs. No, you don't even deserve to carry that title. But how did he manage to supply himself with so much of such a rare herb? His prices were rather low too. Yeah, so it's almost like he is lowballing it to get everybody that eats it addictive to it, and then probably bringing the drugs at a higher price so they can profit from it, whoever he's working for. Because I don't think this is like a solo organization type thing. That's right, how would I ever have gotten my hands on the stuff in the first place? If you only tested one batch, then who's to say somebody didn't plant it there just to make me look bad? True, I guess it would be pretty difficult for you to gather a stock of something so uncommon, if you were working alone, that is. But what if someone with access to it was working behind the scenes to help you out? See, somebody's been sabotaging the other businesses, and the only place unaffected were your food truck and the Taujuan restaurant. But compared to you, Taujuan doesn't have much of a motive. I see. Practically everyone in Langport got their eye on the Lai family right now. Something like this would be the final nail in their coffin. But you, on the other hand, had the perfect motive for getting your hands on those herbs and for finding someone to get them for you. Yeah, and to make sure his collaborators wouldn't lose face, he had to be sure that he'd win. That's why he started messing with the other restaurants. That about sums it up, Meng Xiao? I don't know what you're talking about. You're just out to get me. I would never vandalize Horian and Laifu Fanjian. I mean... That's odd. I didn't say anything about anyone being vandalized. You sure seem awfully knowledgeable about it, though. Oh, just give yourself up already. There's no getting out of it now. Hey, this much evidence, we won't even need to get the AUA involved. Care to tell us about how you procured those herbs? Looks like the jig is up. Oh man, how am I ever gonna explain this to him? At the Vance confrontation, both bracers and police officers arrived on the scene to escort Meng Xiao away. With this disqualification, the judges at the Great Langport Cook-Off took a moment to reconvene. Well, in spite of the little incident, the judges have now concluded their deliberation. Do we have a verdict on the winner? We do. The dish that's shown best and brightest among all those we sampled this evening was that of Laifu Fanjian's very own Meijin. Really? Oh, I'm honored. Way to go, Meijin. In the end, we decided it was your use of the Lao Zhu that truly won us over. Thank you so much. I promise to keep aiming for even greater heights. It's what my father would have wanted. Hey, would have thought that wine would end up being such a deciding factor. I guess it was worth the effort after all. As Meng Xiao's misdeeds were revealed, albeit in a rather unexpected manner, the cooking competition came to a close. The participants, having learned a few new things about their cooking, headed back to their respective businesses. Thank you again for all your help with this year's cook-off. Although, I feel like the only reason I won was because you were able to find me that Jiangfeng Guan. Nah, it was just a last little push to put you over the edge. Even without the wine, you've been getting nothing but rave reviews. Your skill is the real deal. Be that as it may, it was only because of you that Meng Xiao was exposed for what he really is. Hey, yeah, a Dog Long Kai said it's a good thing you stopped him when you did. You caught it right before his regular customers would have started getting sick from the stuff. He said they should be fine if they can go without it for about a week. I'm just surprised you even noticed something was off. I definitely thought it was odd how strongly people were reacting to his food, but I never imagined. Yeah, that was part of it, but the thing that really tipped me off was the fact that he was avoiding serving people with the knowledge of medicine. Remember what Father Hao Shen over the temple told us? He said that when he went to give the dish a try, they told him they were fresh out. Yet, when we were there, he made it sound like he had more than enough to go around. He didn't seem the least bit worried about meeting demand. It felt like a pretty unlikely coincidence to me, so I figured I should look into it. Yeah, the timing on that was a little too perfect. By the way, you mentioned that drug he was using is pretty rare. Ever figured out how he got the stuff? I exited our database, but I haven't been able to determine a possible access channel. According to the police, even Meng Xiao didn't know much about his collaborator's origin. So, in other words, he was probably being used. The only question is, what would someone have to gain from having a cook feed hallucinogenics to the general public? You said it. The only thing I can think of is that they were using it as some sort of test. Maybe it was to see how far they could push the law, while still keeping it under the radar. Could be. Ugh, looks like the jig is up. Oh man, how am I ever gonna explain this to him? Van? Oh, sorry. I was just thinking. Anyway, I think that ought to take care of your request for now. We've got other business to attend to, so we'll catch you later. Of course. I'm so glad I turned to you for help, so please feel free to stop by anytime.
Well done, everyone.
The Great Langport Cook-Off completed.
Mirror deposit confirmed.
Holy cow! This food is amazing!
I really must thank you again. Asking for your help was definitely the right choice. And now that I've proven everyone how much my cooking has improved, I can start training to achieve even greater heights.
What can I get for you?
Ah. More expensive food?
Thanks a bunch.
Thank you so much. Seriously, it means a lot that you called Meng Xiao during the competition. You not only protected us, but our restaurants as well. Good, that's all we ever wanted. For a fair showing, and of course some great food. The restaurant still has the same person there. I'm guessing we won't be able to talk to that one guy. There's one thing I want to try though, before we head over for the other ward. Thus, additional members were added to the Marching Garden incursion team. Van and his crew then connected to the same session for a face-to-face meetup in digital reality.
There we go. Aside from Master Bearguard, we've pretty much got the band back together again.
This virtual world stuff feels kind of bland to me, but hey, whatever works.
Hi, Agnès. Hi, everybody. I know it hasn't been that long, but I'm really happy to see you guys again. So am I. It's a relief to know you're all doing okay.
The feeling is mutual, Miss Claudel. I understand you've had your fair share of strife to contend with back at the capital, between the school festival preparations and your duties at Arkride Solutions. I imagine you must be rather weary.
I've been using the manual you put together as a reference, so it's actually been very educational. Plus, I've had a lot of support from Swin and Nadia.
Oh, that's right! This is their first time meeting you in person.
A pleasure to make your acquaintance, substitute Spriggans. We've been told a great deal about you.
Nice to meet you too.
Hey, they said you had business in either, but filling in for Van on the side? That's a real nutcase move. Word is, you've been through hell more than once, but it looks to me like you came out the other end a lot tougher for it. Hey, so the former members of the Gardens get this out of the bag, huh? Our old titles are way behind us though. We're still workshopping newer, cuter ones. But for now, just think of us as the ex-Imperial picnicking front. Picnicking? So you walked through the Empire and ate food? Exactamundo! We're a group of elite gourmands who roamed Erebonia in search of the best dishes to satiate our highly discerning palates. Wow, that's so cool. Not to mention inaccurate. Well, maybe not entirely. You guys did stroll around scarfing down everything in sight. The IPF, as it were, is even mentioned in classified CID documents. To call you an amusing punch would be understating it. Sounds like there's a wild story here. It raises more than a few questions as far as the guild's concerned, but we can propose that for another time. Now that your office has all hands on deck, we should be able to make a bit more progress inside the Marching Garden. For sure, there's more than enough work to sort out in the real world, but I'm catching a whiff of something here in the virtual one too. Whatever it is, might give us a link to that Crimson Eyesore. So we should try to make time to check this place out, even if it means doing Marduk's dirty work for them. Alright. Hey, don't tell me twice. I'll take any chance to put my chops to the test. This debugging stuff is a little over my head, but tell me how to help and I'll still be there. I am happy to oblige, both in my capacity as Marduk Concierge and as a professional member of Arkride Solutions. We shall each do our utmost to assist in the investigation. Fairy Aaron and Rosette can now be added to your party within the Marching Garden.
So, this is the Märchengarten. I've stumbled upon it before, but my various attempts to breach its defenses came up short. Well, anyway, I'm glad you decided to bring me along.
Should have figured the hacker formerly known as Kitty would already have a beat on this place. I breathe easier knowing we have an Orbital Net veteran on board. I look forward to showing you how it's done. This place truly is straight out of a fairy tale, just as the name implies. I'd make for a delightful tea party venue, I'm sure. But I suppose they'll have to wait until we can take care of that pesky little hijacker. Hey, a virtual tea party. If anyone could pioneer those, it'll be you. Oh, in all fairness, it does seem like fun. There's no way the ex-Imperial picnicking front can pass that up, right ass? Hey, where you find all this gusto is beyond me still. It won't hurt to have something to look forward to. Well, if everyone's done saying their hellos, we've got work to get to. Thanks for being here, by the way. I know you have a lot going on yourself right now. Oh, think nothing of it, Van. I never miss a chance to remind you what I can do. Rank can now be added to your party within the Marching Garden. Yeah, but I want her on the outside as well. Does it mean that we're getting towards the top floor already? Nah, I can't imagine that. There has to be another layer to it, definitely. And I really need to get floor 4 and 3 done for the subsequent runs as well. Just to have that squared away.
Welcome to Marduk's support.
Let's see if anything else here. All done too. Not enough to make it better, not yet at least.
We've got the good stuff.
Done this yet. So we have a towel, tracksuit, another towel, another towel. Well, as everybody's at least getting clean, that's a good thing. Leon's towel. Let's just go with the one we haven't got yet. Yeah, it's not bad at all. Oh, wait. No, I don't have enough for that one. Yeah.
Appreciate your business. We've got the good stuff.
Yeah, I'm not gonna use skill stones for that.
Appreciate your business.
Or points.
Hang in there.
Yeah, I only have Vans and... With Van, I really want to wait until we get the new move so I can instantly max that, get the 20% accuracy, and start moving towards the HP max one. That would be good. Right. Not bad. Yeah, I wanted to settle that so I can use those characters in between the episodes and we at least see the scene together. So that's good. Alright. Time to hit the first ward. A lot of people to talk there too. And, of course, a 4RPG. I happened to be wandering around the first ward yesterday when the police came to search the Lu family residence. I wanted to let Aaron know as fast as I could, but by the time I got to him, Van Darren had already been taken into custody. Hey, not like we could have done anything for him, and I'm sure Van wouldn't want us to try get in the middle of it either. There's all the more reason for us to expose whoever set the Lu family up. You be careful out there too, Aaron. There've been some weird rumors floating around since yesterday. They've got me a little worried. It's like somebody's trying to hurt your reputation or something. Hey, doesn't sound like a big a deal to me, but I'll make sure to keep my eyes peeled. Me and the rest of the guys will keep looking into things on our end. Hopefully we'll find whoever's trying to make the Lu family look bad. I appreciate all your help, Aaron. Just make sure you're careful out there too. I got a bad feeling about those rumors I've been hearing. In the end, we'll figure it out. We always do. I wonder if anyone will actually respond to that request I posted on the bulletin board. Please let those rumors be true. With Heiyue out of commission, there's no one else I can turn to. Someone could put up a request for us. Guess I should check the bulletin board. I think you should contact them, Minhao. I'm sure they'll be willing to hear you out. Really, the only thing we can do for now is trust and wait. Don't worry, we'll be there. Hey, this can't be happening. We drove all the way here from Edith for this. Like hell I'm letting them get away with this. Well, Short was expecting this, and it seemed like the cops are too busy with all the Heiyue stuff to look into it. I'm kind of worried, honestly. I wonder if they'll be able to get it back. And to think Downey wanted to come earlier too. I said no because I had some things to take care of. Wish I had listened to him. Man, if I don't get the car back, I'm gonna have to listen to Downey cry about it for the rest of my life. The car gets stolen? That's actually pretty bad.
I can barely contain myself.
Why don't we see?
Oh my, aren't those two performances from yesterday's show? Thank you for putting such a wonderful performance. Say, you wouldn't be interested in joining the theater troupe, would you? Then I could see you anytime I wanted. I'm glad you enjoyed it so much, but I don't really plan on making stage shows part of my job anytime soon. Hey, us going back as a special guest isn't out of the question though. So it's not a no on future performances, just an asterisk like, maybe. Oh, Aaron is busy with a few other things at the moment, so I'm taking on some of his work. I just have to be careful not to misspeak when greeting customers.
What would you like?
Ooh, a peony blade script for Fairy.
Please stop by again sometime.
Oh, definitely. Gonna move to the top. There's no one here. No, I couldn't talk to that person. Okay, and on top here. I was already feeling like I couldn't stack up to Aaron, but even a little girl's upstaging me? How could I possibly compete with those dance moves? Now, if I started doubting myself, that means I've already lost. It's not like you're bad, but they are specifically trained. Well, I heard the police sirens last night. They came on just as we were getting ready for our evening performance. The Lu family have been loyal theater goers for ages now. I can't help worrying about how this will turn out in the end. In the end? I am sure it will all be okay. Just until we get there. That's the question, isn't it? Alright. More of the town for us to inspect. Hey, aren't you the guy from... Oh, we did a 4RPG for you in Tharbad. Ah yes, that was me alright. Glad to see you again. You sure haven't changed, although your team does seem a little different this time. Well, they're helping me do a restock on some of my supplies. Well, I also want to show Sinem around Langport a little bit. This is our first time seeing the world beyond Tharbad. I told you we didn't have to. But I guess these buildings are pretty nice to look at. Feels like I'm in some far-off land. You haven't seen nothing yet, kiddo. The food, the drinks is a whole new world. Actually, since we're here, why don't we head over to the theater? We might be able to catch a show if we're lucky. That does sound kind of interesting. Wait, no. We came here to help Monair shop for supplies. We can do all our sightseeing after we finish work. Alright, you got it, boss. Oh, you're always so dependable, Sinem. Damn, looks like she's grown up a little. She was just a smart-mouthed shrimp back when we were in Tharbad. Yeah, glad to see she's doing so well. Definitely, and she's keeping the manager in check, so that's a good thing as well. Oh, you know, I was a little worried when Sinem first started working at the bazaar. But now, I don't know what we'd do without her. She's practically our biggest asset. She and Vezel get along so well too. It's hard not to smell when they're around. So this is Langport, huh? It's so much more impressive than I imagined. I like to look around some more, but we need to make a few purchases first. Monair is fine, but for market manager Vezel can be way too easygoing sometimes. Such a pain keeping him on task. But she does, I'm sure. Sinem seems to be enjoying herself. I'm glad we decided to bring her along. Anyway, we should hurry and get our business settled so we can take in all the sights. So he is doing what she told him to, but only after things done they can relax. Well, that business with Zhongfu finished. Maybe I'll do a little at-sea fishing for the rest of the afternoon. You know, I actually left my grandkids in charge of the shop back in Edith. I wonder if they'll be okay without me. I tend to think of them as adults most days, but I can't help but worrying when I'm not there to oversee anything. Well, that's how it is, isn't it? Going away when the business is yours. You always want a little bit of a grip to see if everything works out or not. Well, we have to check there and need it. Because I can definitely wait until we are done with everything. Right. Yeah, Rory will talk to a lot of people here because we need to pick up the ingredients for the other 4 RPG. So that's not a bad thing at all. I've got to make a short run of deliveries after I leave here. Unfortunately, that means I had to skip on the alcohol for now. Such is the fate of a truck driver.
Very well.
Yeah. Better not drive while you're drunk. I think that's generally a good idea. Oh, yesterday was pretty shocking. One of our regulars saw what went down and immediately came to tell us about it. Honestly, I'm worried about Ashen. Heiyuei's princess or not, those are her family members. I can't even imagine what she must be feeling. Hey, to be honest, I don't really care who's in control of Heiyuei. As long as I can gamble and drink to my heart's content, I'll be happy camper. Well, you and your friends picked the worst times to visit. Our regulars can't seem to stop talking about how nervous they're feeling. They're mostly worried about their safety and their jobs. Well, at least our pup can act as sort of a refugee from their problems.
What would you
Hope
like?
so? That's usually how it goes with bars and stuff. Wherever you go. Hey, you guys, huh? Kinda figured you'd show up eventually. All that commotion was definitely surprising yesterday. But most folks have just been going about their own business as usual. Seemed like it's Heyo's doing though. Guess they want to step in to keep things under control. Well, yeah, this may be family trouble to them, but it's in their best interest to keep citizens from panicking. Anyway, can we assume that drinking first things in the morning is your own brand of business as usual? Hey, this is still my first drink of the day, alright? Let a guy take a chance to relax. Oh, by the way, are you guys familiar with Seven Hearts? Oh, there's a card game that's been really popular recently, right? Oh, this is the first time I'm hearing of it. Well, the rules are a bit different from other card games, but that hasn't stopped me and Hale from getting hooked on it. It's good for workers to take a break every now and then, don't you think so? So, what do you say? Of playing around? Hey, I don't think that sounded as convincing as you thought it would. Perhaps we could take you up on the offer. Here I was thinking the mess from last year with the live family was finally calming down, but now the Lou family caught in the eye of the storm. I worry whether the flames fueling this feud of theirs might spark a whole new fire. Alright, we play a round of 2 on 2. Better pick a partner then. Who to pick? Well, we know how it goes. It's purely a luck-based competition, isn't it?
Alright, let the games begin.
This one's my trump card.
This should do it.
Did that hurt?
Okay.
How unfortunate.
Like I said, sometimes you just have to be a
play again?
little bit lucky. I want to see if we can actually win or not. Like I said, it's not my favorite card game because I don't feel like there's a lot of skill involved. Because I want to play the Earthbreaker, because then they don't have a lot of other Earthbreakers to follow up on. But in the end, they still do, so yeah.
The gears turning in your head.
Yeah, it's probably gonna reverse the card, so... $38, when it's gonna pop.
Oh man, shit out of luck.
I'm in a league of my own.
Ah, man, I lost, huh? Oh well, at least I had a good time. Here, take these as thanks for playing with me. You're welcome. Thanks. That's all I wanted. Just a win to shove it into his face. Alright, that's the boat that took us to the eroded cave. Is he still running the show? Oh hey, Aaron. I see you got the spriggan with you today. I've been hearing you're doing a lot to help the situation lately. Well, if there's anything I can do to help, just let me know, especially if you need a lift anywhere. Alright, so it's not actively being pursued right now? I'm not sure what it is, but the winds coming off the sea seem oddly unsettling today. The view here may not have changed over the years, but I suppose time keeps moving anyway. It always does, and the only thing we can do is try to ride the wave and try to be okay.
things get hairy around here again, I'm counting on you to help me out.
You got it, Pops.
The citizens are more composed than I expected, given the present circumstances. Very well.
That's because they know Aaron has their backs.
Way to go, little spriggan of Longport.
Shut up, I'll kick your ass.
Still, I need to hurry up and fix this situation before it starts affecting everyone in town.
We will. We definitely will. Oh, it's hard to know how our daily lives will be impacted now that HAOA leadership is out of balance. Sometimes it seems like Lamport is simply fated to suffer. Not if Aaron can help it.
Come on in, Eddie.
I just got back from dropping off a load of unnatural remedies at Dr. Lonkai's place. You guys heard about Elder Guillen's collapsing the other day too, right? The doctor wanted to make sure he had enough supplies on hand in case something like that happens again. I'm just glad I was able to help him out.
My stuff
I
can't
am
be beat.
happy too.
I'll be waiting for you.
It's okay, I will be back. Ooh,
I'm curious to see how well I'll perform.
nothing? I see.
I'm curious to see how well I'll perform.
Oh, it does have an extra fish. Must be a sea-born one.
A hit! I'm happy to report I caught one.
Quicksilver carp. Nope, that was the fish we're looking for, so I am ready for it. As they dragged Van Daren away in handcuffs, all I could do was watch. To think there could be a saboteur within the Lu family, we must oust this individual immediately. Still, no matter what happens, I intend to protect Lady Ashen with my very life. Good on you. And we'll do what we can from our side to remedy the situation, because I'm sure that's what Aaron wants most. Herb Mission won the cooking competition. Guess it was worth giving you that Tan Van Quan after all, huh? Wonder if this will encourage someone to reopen the place where they make the stuff. Hey, we can only hope.
And you'll never guess what happened next. You're free to take a gander at my wares.
All the grown-ups in town have such serious looks on their faces yesterday. It made me a little worried. I want to know what was going on, so I actually rushed over to see for myself. I'm just glad it wasn't anything like what happened last year. Oh, I think everything is happy about that part.
Yes, yeah.
Hey, with him studying abroad, I'm sure Jin must be worried sick after finding out his dad was arrested. I hope he's alright. Hey, don't worry. Ashen already got in touch with him and told him to stay put. He'd apparently already been talking about coming home. I didn't realize. Well, I'm glad it got to him before he could do anything. And since he's coming home, well, at least we know his friends will be there to help him.
Right up.
Van Lu getting arrested yesterday sure came as a shock. Everyone ran right over to Lu residence to catch a glimpse of what was happening. My customers were pretty confused over the whole thing. I just hope none of it starts hurting my business.
Take all the time you need.
Well, tell the business, I'll keep buying your food. Considering everything that happened yesterday, I was a little concerned about what the mood around town would be like. But thankfully, it seems like people are feeling as high-spirited as ever. Maybe I should take my daughter shopping with me after all. Mama, can I come shopping with you? I'm sure you can.
Hey, Fred, got something you'll...
Hey, I thought about selling my wares in another town, but I'm stuck in Lamport for the time being. Of course, now there's still upheaval with HAOA to deal with. It might just be a blessing in disguise, though. Now I have an excuse to sell off all my mushy stuff before the cops figure me out.
Ah, I got some good stuff.
Well, motivation?
Thanks as
Very
always.
well.
Definitely not a bad thing to have.
My noodles are the best in town.
Well, Van Daren, you know, he's actually stopped by for noodles sometime. He seemed like such a kind man too. I mean, he was always so nice to me and my shop master.
What'll you have?
Some long cut noodles apparently. We will. I think we have everything now. Just pick up the 4 SPG, which I will leave till next time. For now, let's open up the couscous recipe. And do we want to see if we can get to 13? Got a lot of new snacks added to the list. But the barrier to the... Whoa, what the hell? A lot faster than I anticipated. But I'll take it. Strength plus 10 to all party members.
That was pretty filling. Oh, I'm full. That was pretty filling. Oh, I'm full.
Yeah, we'll keep force feeding you until we eat everything.
That was pretty filling. That was pretty filling.
That's it. 100 dishes sampled. Good, not bad overall. Alright, so for now, we'll leave it here. On the next one, we're going to pick up the 4 SPG. We already know we need to be at the theater to help someone there. What we need to do exactly, we'll learn on the next one. And of course, after that, if we have time, we'll continue to our next region, the port, where we know Kazim will be waiting for us. So for now, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time. So until then, bye bye.